What got me started into acting was actually my first grade play at Berry Elementary School. I was I can't remember what my character's name was, but the name of the play was The Brave Little Tailor. When I left elementary school and I went to junior high or middle school, I had an English teacher, Mr. Richards, who was actually the brother to the famous Lloyd Richards, who directed some of our greats, James Earl Jones and Fences on Broadway. He was the dean of Yale Repertory Theater. I actually was awarded a fine arts scholarship to Wayne State University, where I hold a bachelor's in fine arts in theater. So I concentrated on acting and directing. And I'm also an alumni of the famed Second City improv theater that was here in Detroit. Becoming a character, I think, requires for Pharaoh to go into what I call animated suspension. I have to let whomever I'm bringing to life live in me, right? So I'm going to study as much as I can about this particular character per the information that's in the script. Is this person a blue collar or white collar worker, or a child of a blue collar, white collar? If this is a piece from that's set in America, what part of the country? Is it in the north or is it in the south? Is it in the east and is it in the west? There are different dynamics in each one of these different regions. You know, what's the sound of the dialect? Is there a dialect? Is there a dialect difference? Is it Appalachian? Is it Northeastern? Is it, Chicago has a dialect. I always ask a potential student, if you never make it on the big screen, if you never make it on television, will you still want to do this? And if you can definitively say yes, then let's do this. But if you have to search to find out if in fact you would still want to do that, if you never got a paycheck, then I'm not the guy to teach you, because I can do this outside in front of ongoing traffic and recite a sonnet from Shakespeare and be completely comfortable with where I am. It's always been easier for me to deal with the rejection part by not attaching myself to anything that has not been given to me. Any role that I would love to do, like, oh wow, I get to audition for NBC, your ego starts swelling up, right? And you're thinking, okay, who you gonna call and tell, watch me on the NBC, and you start playing that game, and then you audition in front of the casting director, you don't get a call back, or you get a call back, they put you on hold, and you get released. You don't get the part. Then your world comes crashing down. That is common. For me, when I leave the audition, I leave everything that I brought with me for the audition on that floor. And then there have been times when I walked out and was like, oh God. You start thinking, I could have done this, I could have done that, I should have did this. And that's natural, that happens. And I'm thinking, I didn't like it. I'm driving, eating honey buns and Twix bars, that comfort eating. And ultimately, that's the one I get the call back for. So you just never know. But I think ultimately the best thing, going back to what I said, just always stay focused on what's next.
Thanks for checking out our video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to hit like below and leave us a comment. Subscribe to our channel to stay up to date on all things Nine9 and for more industry tips.